Hi, and welcome to Super RedditBros episode 4. Today's from AskReddit. What is a good starter video game for a middle-aged man who has never really played before?
Flawless victory.
I'd recommend starting off with a more casual game to get your feet in the water before you dive right in, just so you get to know how things work. I'd recommend Plants vs. Zombies or Spyro Reignited as great starters, though you have to have a darn good PC to play Spyro. Edit. To those pointing out you don't need a good PC to run Spyro, you're right, I screwed up. I just figured that since my gaming laptop couldn't run it at high quality without chugging, that must mean you need a good PC, but it seems I was wrong. Have fun gaming. As someone who hasn't played Spyro since Year of the Dragon, wow, 2020 is sure continuing its weird as heck streak. You really don't need a damn good PC to play Spyro. A mid-range laptop from 2015 could probably run it. Minimum specs are an i3-2100, 4 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 660 or equivalent. That's a decent $600 build back when all that was released in 2012. I hate Spyro.
Flawless victory.
Stardew Valley! You all can play together. It's wholesome, takes time, and a lot of things to discover. I don't play video games ever, but got the hang of this pretty easy. Once I got the fishing and mining figured out, nothing could stop me. It's like $15 on Steam, and I use my laptop. Best thing about Stardew Valley for newcomers, there's no lose state. To put it simply, you can never play so poorly that the game makes you stop playing and start over or anything like that. As a bonus, the win states are also very self-determined. Basically, when you feel you've built a successful farm, the game helpfully provides the community center to measure your progress against, but it's not the end-all be-all. That's when you've won. Perfect for first-timers. Lose state is when I planted a bunch of crops right before the season changed. I didn't even know it had changed. And they all died the next day, and I stopped playing for a week. My daughter loves Stardew Valley.
Flawless victory.
Minecraft. This actually is true. I watched a video of Rasputin that let his wife, non-gamer, play Minecraft, and it was actually pretty interesting. Here's the link to the video if you're interested.
Flawless victory.
Get a Nintendo, quote, like parents used to say in the olden days. Today this means a Nintendo Switch. If you are alone, you can play Zelda or Mario Odyssey. If you have people to play with, you can play party games like Mario Kart. Nintendo games are popular and easy on new players. You can have fun as a kid, a teen, or an adult. Can't go wrong. Yeah, it's pretty much the easiest way to get into it. A lot of people forget that if you're not used to video games, just learning how to navigate a 3D environment and use the controller can be a challenge for some people. I used an Xbox One to teach some 7 to 8 year old kid video games. He never played in an open 3D sandbox world before, and the most kid-friendly game I had was Banjo-Kazooie. Just being able to run around, jump, swim, and whack vegetables was enough for him to be mesmerized. I wish I remembered that feeling for the first time I played those games. They became the norm fast for me on an N64 growing up. We were a PlayStation house at my house.
Flawless victory.
Animal Crossing. Definitely Animal Crossing. Well, that was very succinct. Or succinct.
Flawless victory.
Strongly recommend the Lego games. So much fun. I believe most of them have multiplayer as well. I was looking for this. First game I remember playing was Lego Star Wars on the original Xbox. Easy to pick up, even as a 7-year-old. Edit. If anyone has kids and is on the fence about the Lego games, I highly recommend them for a parent-kid game. Some of my favorite memories are from when my dad and I getting all the mini-kits together. I concur with the Lego games. Multiplayer and simple gameplay, but still witty enough for adults. Not to mention they're all licensed. Pick your favorite franchise and go.
Flawless victory.
Worms. It's turn-based and absolutely hilarious. Edit. Holy crap, I get on a flight, and then when I land I have 4 awards and 20k upvotes? That's insane. Worms deserve all the love. This is a great answer. Fairly simple, fun to play with friends. Thanks. It's one I can always fall back on when friends are around. It doesn't matter how bad you are at gaming. It's super fun. Hallelujah! Bang! I've never played Worms. My cousin absolutely loves it.
Flawless victory.
Are you old enough to remember Scorched Earth? I remember the whole family gathering around the 486 for that game. That was the name. I remember as a little girl wanting to play with my brothers on the family computer and totally kicking their butts. Thank you for reminding me of this memory. There's a little game on Steam called Shell Shock Live. It's basically a modern version of Scorched Earth, and it's only $7. I play it with some buddies every so often, and it's a blast. I loved Scorched Earth as a kid on our old 486. My cousin and I used to play it incessantly when he was over.
Flawless victory.
You know what's nice? Turn-based games. No problem with hand-eye coordination and fast reaction times, which can be a bit annoying for new players to learn. They take time away from the equation and can still be lots of fun. This makes me think of like old-style turn-based RPGs or like turn-based strategy games. I hate strategy games myself. My best friend absolutely loves them. But old-style RPGs with turn-based battles and stuff, those are my fave.
Flawless victory.
Journey is always a good game for pretty much everybody of all ages, from little children to teenagers to adults and even seniors. A playthrough lasts maybe 2 hours, so you can play during one evening instead of a movie. And the great thing is that you can replay it as much as you want. And of course, all the other games of that game company are great as well. Sky has been released recently, but Flower Flow, Abzu, why did nobody mention this gem? Are also recommendable little games for pretty much every age and skill. The team behind Journey released what looks like a spiritual successor called Sky Children of Light that I would have played already if it wasn't iOS only for now. That looks both solo and multiplayer friendly. I played every game from this developer, and they are all wonderful games that I can recommend to any beginner of any age. Well, there you have it. 10 plus games for beginners to get into and become addicted to gaming. If you have any of your own suggestions, be sure to leave them in the comments. Like and subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I hope you have the great rest of your day.